Alright, and welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric. I'll be playing another game of replay baseball. In the last game, we saw the Baltimore Orioles go to 10-0 in the 2014 season. This is the trial version, so you can play full games up until a certain point in the season, and I believe it has all the features of the game in the trial version. And you can play the trial. I've had this trial version probably for at least a year now. I haven't upgraded to the full version yet, but I keep going back and erasing it and playing the first part of the season. So eventually I'm going to, meaning probably in the next few days, going to upgrade to the full version. So anyway, but I decided to play a game today between featuring, not really featuring, but playing as the Boston Red Sox. As you can see, they're horrible this year. They're 2-8, and they're playing the Yankees. So it's a good rivalry there, of course. And it was John Lester against C.C. Sabathia, so I figured that would be a good pitching matchup. It's about the best pitcher the Red Sox could have thrown at him. So I figured I would do that game. So again, this is the beginning screen right here with your what happened today in baseball so far. Game of the day. There are a few games played this time, so they had a little bit of a choice. And this had a 412 fan rating. I think the Mets one only had like a 200 and something. And it got the #1 fan rating because it was the only game played that day. But this is we have 4 games played right here. That's the game I played, the Toronto and Baltimore. And now I'm going to play the Red Sox and Yankees from Yankee Stadium. So without further ado, let's get underway. Alright, so let's see here. So these games are played. So it plays them in order. Like I couldn't play these games without first playing this game right here. So it plays it in the order. You can either autoplay it, quick start it, quick score it, or play it. Not sure exactly what the quick start ones and the quick score are. I think it just goes immediately right into the game instead of going to the well, you'll see right here. So it'll bypass these screens right here. I'll show you. It'll bypass this screen right here and the next one, which is going to show all the stats of the players and the leaders of each team and the pitchers and all that stuff. I think it just bypasses it straight to the game itself. So all right, so we'll just click on this right here to fill in the lineup for the day. As you can see, the Red Sox lineup not that impressive. I mean, not yet anyway. So Jackie Bradley would, have a better season in 2016, and Xander Bogaerts, of course, would. Grady Sizemore would no longer be with the Red Sox. See, just a flash in the pan. Well, not a flash in the pan because he did have a good career with Cleveland, and then so anyway. So yeah, that's the Boston lineup right there, and they'll be facing C.C. Sabathia. He wasn't that great in 2014 here, as you can see by his numbers. All right, we'll make New York the Yankees controlled by the AI. And these are the leaders so far in the season. The Yankees are 7-3. Red Sox are 2-8. These are the league leaders there. Leicester so far is 0-2. Alrighty, so C.C. Sabathia will be facing the Red Sox lineup, which is as follows: Johnny Gomes batting first and playing right field. Only hitting, as you can see, the Red Sox averages not that great, except for David Ortiz. Batting second and playing second base, that's in Pedroia. DH, David Ortiz batting third. Mike Napoli batting cleanup. Grady Sizemore batting fifth and playing left field. Xander Bogaerts, the shortstop, bats sixth. Not even sure who this guy is. Ryan Roberts, third baseman, batting 7th and playing, batting 8th, David Ross, catching. He usually catches for John Lester. And batting 9th, Jackie Bradley Jr., playing center field. So they'll be going up against C.C. Sabathia, which so far this year he's got 11.2 innings pitched, allowed 17 hits, 2 home runs, and no record yet, as of yet. 6.17 ERA though, so he's not doing well yet. So if the Red Sox will have a chance here. So up first will be Johnny Gomes, hitting .190. Does have a 370 on base percentage though, so he does get his share of walks. 4 hits and 21 at bats. And he strikes out. So next up will be Dustin Pedroia. 8 hits and 38 at bats. No homers and 3 RBIs, batting .211. Possible infield single here. So a 2 through 5 will be a single, 1 and 6 will be an out. And he's on first with a single. So a 1-out single for the Red Sox.
1 out, man on first.
All right, here comes Big Papi David Ortiz. Off to a fast start here. Hitting .353 with 2 homers and 8 RBIs. With the only bright spot for the Red Sox lineup so far. Excuse me. And he hits into a double play.
No runs, 1 hit, and none left on. Bottom of the first.
Alrighty. And for the New York Yankees, batting first and playing shortstop, the captain, Derek Jeter. Batting second and playing center field, Jacoby Ellsbury, the former Red Sox. Batting third and playing right field, Carlos Beltran. The cleanup hitter and DHing, Alfonso Soriano. Batting fifth and catching, Francisco Cervalli. Batting sixth and playing third base, Yangvaris Solarte. Later go on to play with the Cubs. Batting seventh and playing left field, Ichiro. Usually he plays right field, but I guess he's playing left field today. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Brian Roberts. That's Brian Roberts, yep. And batting ninth and playing first base, Kelly Johnson. Carlos Beltran and Soriano and actually Suzuki are starting the season off well. Solarte too, actually, for that matter. Then be facing John Lester, who's, well, let's look at his stats here. He's 0-2. Pitched 18 innings. 5 ERA. Good whip, though. Whip of 1. 16 strikeouts and 4 walks. 14 hits in 18 innings, so not bad overall. A little bit high in the runs there, of course, but so that's where he sits, looking for his first victory of the season. He'll be facing Derek Jeter first, sitting .231 with no homers and 2 RBIs. And he pops out to Roberts for the first out.
1 out, base is empty.
Next up, former Red Sox, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's got 7 hits and 37 at-bats for a 189 average and 3 RBIs. 1 for 2 in the stolen base category when he gets on. Leaping catch by Pedroia.
2 outs, base is empty.
Wow, Pedroia's only a 1. Didn't have a good season in 2014, I guess. Not defensively, anyway. And this is the Red Sox lineup, left to right. Ryan Roberts playing third. Has a 3 rating. Bogarts average, playing shortstop. Pedroia with a well below average. Normally plays short-handed. I guess, like I said, he didn't have a great year in 2014. And Mike Napoli average with his full beard there. And in the outfield, left to right, is Grady Sizemore with an above average defensively. Jackie Bradley, outstanding defensively. And Johnny Gomes, slightly below average, playing right field. And behind the plate, David Ross, average defense, and John Lester, average defense, pitching. So it goes Carlos Beltran, hitting .438. And we'll see if he walks him or not. And nope, he does not walk him because his control is a 4, and that's less than this control, so that means he does not issue the walk yet. And he flies out to right to end the inning.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
All right,
Top of the second.
top of the second, no score. So Sabathia will face Napoli, Sizemore, and Bogarts. Napoli's hitting .200, 7 for 35 on the year so far. Does have 2 homers and 3 RBIs, and has walked 8 times. Grounds out to Sabathia for the first out.
1 out, bases empty.
Grady Sizemore up now, hitting just .167 with 2 RBIs. Looping line drive. Will get down, ballpark effect here. So a 1 through 4 will be an out, and a 5 through 6 will be a hit, a single. And it's an out. So Ichiro makes the play.
2 outs, bases empty.
2 up and 2 down. As for Xander Bogaerts now. Just 6 hits and 38 at-bats for a 158 average. Does have 2 homers, though. 4 RBIs. And he flies out to center to retire the side.
And just like that, the inning's over. Bottom of the second.
So bottom of the second now. Yankees will have Soriano, Cervelli, and Solarte against Lester, who retired the Yankees 1-2-3 in the first. Loopy line drive to center. It's got to be a good chance here to catch it. Yeah, 1 through 5. Being 5 defense, so 1 through 5 are going to be outs, and just that 6 is going to be a single. And it's an out. So Bradley makes an outstanding catch there. It's great range.
1 out, bases empty.
Cervelli up now. And the Yankees have their first base runner. 1 out walk to Francisco Cervelli, the catcher, who's hitting .231.
1 out, man on first.
Alrighty. Next up will be Ivana Solarte, Solarte, hitting .310. 9 hits and 29 at-bats with a homer and 3 RBIs. Ground ball to third. Looks like they get to force at second. But that's all. So 2 down now and 1 on first.
2 outs, man on first.
Ichiro's coming up to bat now. Starting off the season out strong. 6 hits and 13 at-bats for a .462 average. No homers and 3 RBIs. And he flies out to right to end the inning.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on.
All right, so the Red Sox
Third.
will send Roberts, Ross, and Bradley, the bottom third of the order. Red Sox still looking for their first base runner against Sabathia. Roberts still looking for his first hit. And he grounds out to first. David Ross now the catcher. Just 1 hit and 10 at-bats, but that hit was a home run. 1 RBI. Ball hit to Jeter. Over to first.
Two outs, bases empty.
All right, 2 down now for Jackie Bradley in 269. 7 hits and 26 at-bats, a homer and 4 RBIs. Line drive to the gap. Ellsbury's racing over to get it. And he can't get to it. It drops in for a single. And it's going to stretch it into a double. So Bradley's on with a 2-out double. Red Sox first base runner.
2 outs, man on second.
For Johnny Gomes. He struck out his first time up. And we have a ballpark effect here and a looping line drive to Ichiro. And it's going to drop in front of him too. So Bradley's going to come around the score and the Red Sox have a 1-0 lead. So Johnny Gomes has a 2-out RBI.
2 outs, man on first.
Oh yeah, and I think I mentioned this in the comments in the last video I did. At first I didn't see the down here. They do actually give the at-bats here. I'm used to looking for like an 0 for 1 or an 0 for 2 or 1 for 3 kind of thing, with maybe a home run or whatever, or a single next to it. But I didn't see that, so I didn't even see this. Plus I was looking for it too, before they actually even had an at-bat, which doesn't make any sense. But again, it's a different game, so I've been playing a lot of inside pitch, so it's going to be different than that. So it does have everything you need. All the at-bats and everything and what the pitcher's done so far. So, all right, so runner on first with 2 down. Runner already in for Dustin Pedroia. He singled his first time up. And he's going to double this time. They're going to send Gomes. Looks like the third base coach is waving him around. See what happens here. And he scores the second Boston run. See if Pedroia is going to make it over the third here. And he does. So on the throw to the plate, Pedroia advances to third. So Pedroia has himself a 2-out RBI double. And the Red Sox are up 2-0.
2 outs, man on third.
All right, Big Papi up now. Grounded to a double play. 4-6-3. So Pedroia's at third. Chance for another RBI opportunity for Papi, who has 8 on the year already. And he strikes out. The Red Sox score 2 and take a 2-0 lead. All right, so the Yankees down by 2. We'll have Roberts, Johnson, and then the top of the order, Derek Jeter. Roberts is hitting 261 with a homer and 3 RBIs. And he strikes out.
1 out, bases empty.
So it's Lester's first strikeout of the day. Johnson up now, hitting 074. Line drive towards the gap. Can Sizemore make the catch here? 1 through 4, he'll make it. And it's a 4, he makes the catch. So great running catch there for Sizemore. Gets to the ball.
2 outs, bases empty.
All right, Derek Jeter up now. Off to a slow start. He popped up his first at bat to Roberts. And he gets himself a hit now. So 2-out single.
2 outs, man on first.
Jacoby Ellsbury lined out to second his first time up. And he flies out to Bradley to end the inning.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the 4th.
Alrighty, so the Red Sox hoping to add the 2-0 lead. Mike Nably will bat first. He grounded out to the pitcher. His first time up. Time he hits it to second. Brian Roberts bobbles it, but recovers and throws him out.
1 out, bases empty.
Sizemore up now. Flied out to left his first time up. Kelly Johnson makes the play. 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
Alrighty, so Xander Bogaerts out now. Flied out to Ellsbury his first time up. And he strikes out. Sabathia gets him.
It's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 4th.
Alright, so the Yankees will have Beltran, Soriano, and Cervelli against Lester. He's only given up 1 hit so far. Flies out to Bradley for the first out.
1 out, bases empty.
Soriano up now. Flew out to center his first time up. And he hits it to Pedroia. Flips it to Napoli. 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
Francisco Cervelli up now. He walked his first time up. And he lines out to Sizemore to end the inning.
Easy inning to score. 1-2-3. Top of the 5th.
All right, batting first will be Ryan Roberts. Grounded to short his first time up. Hits it to Kelly Johnson. Takes it himself.
1 out, bases empty.
Ross up now. Hits it to Roberts. Throws over to Johnson. 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
All right, Jackie Bradley up now. And he strikes out.
Easy inning to score. 1-2-3.
3 up, 3 down for the Red Sox. We had
Bottom
the
of the 5th.
halfway through. Boston has a 2-0 lead over New York. Solarte at first. Hits the Pedroia. Flips it over to Napoli. 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Ichiro up now. He flied out to right his first time up. And Lester gets him.
2 outs, bases empty.
Roberts out now. He struck out his first time up. Flies out to Sizemore to retire the side.
And just like that, the inning's over. Top of the 6th.
So this game's moving right along here. Gomes up now. And Sabathia gets him swinging.
1 out, bases empty.
Sabathia's got 5 Ks on the day. Pedroia's up now. He's got a single and a double. Knocked in a run. And Sabathia gets him this time.
2 outs, bases empty.
Ortiz up now. Grounded into a 4-6-3 double play and struck out. And he flies out to Ellsbury to end the inning.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning. Bottom of the 6th.
And he gets Kelly Johnson looking for the first out of the inning.
1 out, bases empty.
Jeter's up now. He owns the only Yankee hit so far. 1 for 2. And Lester gets him this time for 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
And he flies out to Sizemore to retire the side.
An easy inning to score. 1-2-3.
Another easy inning for Lester.
Top of the 7th.
Napoli, Sizemore, and Bogaerts against Sabathia. And Napoli gets Napoli swinging.
1 out, bases empty.
Sizemore up now. Grounds out to Sabathia. Over to first. 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
Bogart's up now. Hits it over to Solartes. And can he beat it out? Yes, he can. So the Red Sox have a 2-out base runner
2 outs, men on first.
for Ryan Roberts. He's 0 for 2. And he singles to right. Bogart stops at second. Coach is waving him around. Here's the throw, and he's safe.
Two outs, men on first and third.
All right, runners at the corners now with 2 outs for David Ross. He lined out to short his first time up and lined out to second his second time. And he flies out to Ichiro to end the inning. So the Red Sox cannot add to their lead. 7th inning stretch, the Red Sox up by 2. Alrighty. So Beltran strikes out for the first out.
1 out, bases empty.
Lester still isn't allowed that 1 hit. Soriano up now. 2 up and 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
Cervelli up now. And he strikes out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees again.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3.
Lester's cruising.
Top of the 8th.
Perfect except for that. Well, not perfect, but only hit he's given up is the single to Jeter. Bradley up now. And he strikes out.
1 out, bases empty.
Sabathia is pitching a fine game himself. Definitely the best game he's pitched so far this year. Rare play possibility here. 3 or 5 would be a rare play. And it's a 5. So we're going to roll 2 dice and see what play comes out of the rare playbook. 54. Texas pop fly to shallow right. Second baseman races out in short to track down as the right fielder converges. Against the second baseman's defense rating. 1 die. And the die is ball drops just out of his reach. So Gomes is on with a 1-out single.
1 out, men on first.
Pedroia up now. 2 for 3. Make that 3 for 4. Gomes is going to stop at second.
1 out, men on first and second. They're making the call to the bullpen.
And looks like Sabathia is going to head to the showers, and Adam Warren's going to come in. He's pitched 4.2 innings so far this year. No ERA, 4 hits, and a whip of 1.07. 1 walk and 6 strikeouts. And he's a righty, so a righty. They did not bring in the lefty here, so let's see if Ortiz can make him pay. And he flies out to left for the second out.
2 outs, men on first and second.
All right, it's up to Mike Napoli. See if he can extend the inning here. And he strikes out. So the Red Sox cannot score.
Bottom of the 8th.
All right, we head to the bottom of the 8th. Red Sox still up by 2. It's been that way since the 3rd inning. Ground ball to first. And Lester covers. And we have 1 down here.
1 out, bases empty.
And he gets Lester. I mean, he gets Ichiro swinging there. 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
Brian Roberts up now. 0 for 3. And he gets Roberts. So Lester looks really strong.
1, 2, 3. Top of the 9th.
All right, so Red Sox will have Sizemore, Bogarts, and Roberts up. And it's a single for Sizemore to lead off the top of the 9th. Red Sox looking to add some insurance runs.
No outs, man on first.
Yeah. Ground out. Shortstop. Jeter throws it over to first. Sizemore moves up to second. So 1 down.
Man on second.
Runner in scoring position for. And the Red Sox are going to lift Roberts here. Oops. Why is it not offering me? I don't know where that thing is to allow me to switch the lineup here. I do not see it. If I click on him here, yes we are, right here. Alrighty, so let's see here. I guess that's only for defensive substitutions. So Sabathia is not in the game anymore. They have a righty in there. So we're going to bring in a lefty here. I think we're going to bring in A.J. Przinsky to... No, we're bringing Daniel Nava. Nava's going to come in and pinch it. Bat lefty. Just in case they try to counter, we'll be ready for him. Alright, so Daniel Nava will come in the bat now. He's got 6 hits and 36 at-bats. Hitting just 167 on the season. 5 walks and 10 strikeouts. So Warren looks in for the sign, gets the pitch. 1 out and a runner on second. Ballpark effect here. This looks good for the Red Sox. Oh yeah, 1 to 3 will be a single. 4 to 6 will be a homer. And it's just a single. And what are we going to do here? Are we going to hold the runner with 1 out, or are we going to send him? Sizemore's a 4. Beltran, I don't think Beltran has that great of an arm. We're going to send him. And he's safe. The Red Sox get a big insurance run here, and it's 3-0 now.
1 out, man on first.
Nava gets an RBI single on a single. David Ross up now. Yeah, I'm going to leave him in because Lester's still in. And it's a force-out second. Fielder's choice. 2 down.
2 outs, man on first.
So Jackie Bradley up now. 1 for 3 with a double. And he singles. Ross moves up to second.
2 outs, men on first and second. They're making the call to the bullpen.
Looks like Warren is going to go head to the showers, and Sean Kelly is going to come in. Ooh. This could be good. Home run 1 to 2. And a single 3 to 6. And it's a single. Is Ross going to come around the score? Yes, he is. The Red Sox take a 4-0 lead now. So if there's any question whether or not we're going to let Lester finish, we are now.
2 outs, men on first and
So the
third.
Red Sox score 2 in the top of the ninth and take a 4-0 lead. And 2-out rally continues. Pedroia knocks in another run. Smurf boy, as ID Gesture would call him.
2 outs, men on first and second.
All right, Big Papi up now. He's due. He's looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 4. And he lines up to left. So Big Papi goes 0 for 5.
5 hits and 2 left on.
But the Red Sox take a 5-0 lead. So we head to the bottom of the ninth. The Red Sox are up by 5. So we're going to have John Lester come out. See if he can get a complete game shutout here. He'll face Johnson, Jeter, and Ellsbury. See if they're going to let Johnson bat here. Oh, hold on. Let's see. So I got get a third baseman here. So let's see what my best bet is here. I think it's going to be... Guess we got to bring in Herrera. He's got good range. Actually, we'll bring in Mike Carp. He's got better range and better fielding, I think. So Mike Carp will come in and play third. So that was a good defensive upgrade. I'm tempted to lift Pedroia there and bring Herrera in, but at 65, nah. We'll let Petey finish it up here. All right, so let's see if the Yankees let Kelly Johnson bat. And he's a lefty, too. I would take him out, definitely. But they'll elect to stay with him. And Lester strikes him out.
1 out, bases empty.
Surprise there. Derek Jeter up now. He has the only Yankee hit today. Ball at the second.
2 outs, bases empty.
Alrighty, so Jacoby Ellsbury up now. 0 for 3 on the day. Could be Yankees are down to the last out here. Lester looks in for the sign. Russ gives him the sign. Nods. And here's the pitch. Ball hit to Pedroia. Over to Napoli. And that's the end of the ball game.
Wins the game easily. Until next time, this is Replay Radio signing off.
And Lester pitches himself a complete game shutout and a one-hitter. That's the closest I've come. Well, I did actually pitch a no-hitter with Pedro Martinez once in Action PC Baseball, but this is just as almost as not quite the same thing, obviously, but pretty close. So, and it's because it's against the Yankees. So Lester allows only one hit. I think the Jeter in a second at bat got a single, and that's all that he allowed the Red Sox. So let's look at the box score here. So like I said, one hit there to Jeter. Let's look at the play-by-play. Yeah, single in the 2-out single in the bottom of the third. Wow, that was the only hit allowed by John Lester. He did walk one other batter, so he allowed 2 batters, 2 base runners. So that'll help Lester's ERA. That lowered it down from a 5 to a 3.33. Respectable. And his record now is 1-2. And the Red Sox, only the Red Sox third win of the year. CC Sabathia Pitched well, but takes the loss. 7.1 innings pitched, 8 hits allowed, 2 runs, 8 strikeouts, no walks. And it looks like who are we going to give the... I think we're probably going to give the Red Sox, well, the MVP of the game is definitely John Lester, but Pedroia was the spark for the offense there. He had 4 hits and 5 at-bats with 2 runs batted in. Gomes was also 3 for 5. He had a fine day with 2 runs batted in. Nava had a big pinch hit single there. Well, not a big one, but he had a pinch hit single for an RBI. Bradley Jr. was 2 for 4. So yeah, not much going on in the Yankees side of the batting here. So that's it. So that's another game of replay baseball from the 2014 season. Fine pitching performance by both pitchers, but especially John Lester pitches a complete game, 1 hitter. Pretty cool. Careful not to press that CSV, because for some reason that causes the game to crash. So we're not going to get anywhere near that. So all right, we're going to end the game here. So again, John Lester's the MVP, deservedly. Sabathia takes the loss. And that's it. So thank you for joining me. This is Barry and Eric from High Ground Gaming. Take care. God bless, and we'll see you in the next video.